welcome you all officially to the World Press Conference for the FEMI Branch Playfest, the very maiden edition 2020. From Friday 3rd of April to Sunday 21st of June 2020, we will be holding the maiden edition of our annual FEMI Branch Playfest, which is a celebration of the theatrical writings of one of Africa's leading actors and also playwright poet FEMI Branch, which happens to be me, coincidentally. The festival shall kick off with a 10-city tour of his biggest play yet, that is Kume the Musical. The tour shall take a 1-week break in Lagos from Monday 25th to Sunday 31st May for the festival proper, which shall feature performances by different selected troupes of FEMI Branch's other plays, which are Po, Shalanga, Jungle Justice, and Ankara Committee, with the final performance being of the tour play itself, that is Kume. The tour shall resume from Friday 12th and end on Sunday 21st of June in the city of Abuja. Now we have the tour schedule also written there, as you can see. We're doing 10 cities. This is the first phase of the tour, by the way. This is the project we intend to pursue for 2020, but this is the first phase of the tour, which shall end in June. We're starting from Ife. That's from the campus in Ife. The rehearsals will hold in Ife for 1 month. We intend to use students because this is also an initiative. I have something I call the FEMI Branch Masterclass, which is my own way of giving back to upcoming artists, the young who are coming into the industry through training and mentorship. So I've been doing that over the years. So this is my biggest effort yet to do this. So that's why I decided I could have hired professional actors to do this, but I decided that it would be an opportunity for me to mentor these young ones. And so we decided to take the play to Ife. So for 1 month, I'm going to be giving a 1-month-long masterclass in Ife, after which we're going to have the very first show. That's at the Odudua Hall in Ife. That's from the 3rd to the 5th. From then, we now move on to Akure, and then to Ado-Ekiti, Ibadan, Abeokuta, to Ijebu-Ode, Ikorodu, Badagry, Benin, and finally Abuja. So these are the places that the play, that's the festival play, Kume, the musical, is going to tour. Then the festival itself, we take a break from the tour for the festival itself in Lagos. That's from the 25th. So like we said, this is the first press conference we're having. On the 25th, we're going to have a second press conference, which by the grace of God, every one of us seated here are also going to be here. So we're going to be able to do an appraisal, okay. We've been able to do the tour. This is how far we've gone and everything. Now the festival proper is about to begin. So it's going to be a new level of hype and media publicity for that. So we're having the second press conference on the 25th of May in Lagos. Then after that, we're doing media rounds. Then each day of the festival, that is from the 27th to the 31st, we're going to be having a masterclass. Now, you know, I had a 1-month-long masterclass in Ife with the students. Now, for the troops that are partaking, because this is what we plan to do, different troops have performed my plays over the years. A lot of people don't know that FEMI Branch, aside from being an actor, is also a published playwright and poet. I published my first anthology in 2010 to celebrate my 40th birthday, titled From Shebora. It was a 409-page anthology. So these plays are in it, like most of them anyway. So we're going to be having those plays. So different troops have performed the plays over the years. I myself have performed some of the plays and taken them on tour. We started with the Takun in 1999, then we did Po. That's with the Kepi Ekpayong Basi, it's a 2-man play, Kepi Ekpayong Basi, and the late Jaye Aboderin, that's the former husband of Stella Damasos. Both of them played the role in Po then, that was in 2001. Then we now did Jungle Justice in 2013, sorry. And I actually took it on tour of Bonny Island. We had a commission performance for the NLNG in Bonny Island. Then we had a performance in Abuja at the Women Development Center and also in Lagos at Terra Culture. That was in 2013. Then last year, 2 years ago, 2018, I premiered another play, Ankara Committee. That's at the Muson Center in Onikon, Lagos. So this is not the first time we're doing this. I've been staging my plays over the years. But this year is special because we're going on the biggest tour I've ever done. The biggest tour I've ever done till date is just the 3-state tour, which I mentioned. That's Jungle Justice, where we did Port Harcourt, Lagos, Abuja. But this is 10 cities This is the biggest I've ever done, and by the grace of God, we're praying it will be a success. You may wonder why now, why this? Well, the festival is a two-fold initiative, which firstly is a mentorship program to develop and nurture young acting talent selected from the FEMI University Ile-Ife through the FEMI Branch Masterclass, and secondly in commemoration of the actor playwright's 50th birthday anniversary. By May, by God's grace, I'm going to be turning 50. So, thank you very much. So, like I said, I published my first anthology to mark my 40th. That's in 2010. So, I decided to do this one to mark my 50th. And because there's no better way, I believe, to celebrate one's legacy than by imparting the upcoming and the young. So I decided to say, in fact, there's not going to be any celebration on that day or anything, so because we're going to be on tour. So for me, I think that's way better than holding any big party, going to, Rwambe and all that. I think this is more impactful, that at least some youth, because the production is a 50-man strong production. So you're talking about empowering 50 students. We're going to be training them, and of course we're paying them. They're not working for free, and we're going to be giving them an opportunity to experience professional acting. So I think for me, this is the best way I can celebrate my 50th by impacting the next generation of actors. So the project is a continuation of FEMI Branch's drive to promote live theatre also through seasonal commercial performances of his plays. Okay, I've mentioned the past productions that we've had. So we look forward to continuing our great relationship with sponsors, press, and all of our fans. In the past shows I've had the support of some very wonderful people. As we all know, theatre has really suffered over the years with the advent of the home video then, because people used to go to watch theatre, in fact, even the cinema then. First, it was the cinema that suffered when home video came. Then after home video came, theatre too almost died at a time, and a very good testimony to that is National Theatre. Different people have been. We used to think that National Theatre was suffering because professionals were not appointed to head the institution. But sadly, even after professionals were appointed, we didn't see much of a difference. Okay, that's not part of my press conference, so I just had to chip that in. But I just felt that, because for a lot of people ask me, a lot of my colleagues in the film industry ask me that, how do I cope doing stage productions? The money, no, how much can they pay you? If I go on a film set, 3 days, 5 days, 10 days, maybe 15 days, I'm done. The time it will take me to do one stage play, because normally you don't rehearse for anything less than a month for a stage play. The time it will take me to do one stage play, I have probably done, let's say, like 4 or 10 films. And I've made like 5, 6, or 10 times the money that I will make from that one production. So a lot of people are like, why do you do it? And I'm like, look, this is my background. This is where I came from. This is where I came from. I was trained by one of the best. That is Professor Olarotimi. You understand? I was trained by one of the best, and this is where so the passion cannot die. If I have any influence or any credibility in the industry today as an actor, it is because of that background that I have in theatre. So I cannot forget it. So I am compelled to periodically vent that theatrical side of me by taking part in productions, whether it pays me financially or not. Even though, well, my wife has been wonderful in that regard. She's been understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, please, my wife, Mrs. Branch, she's here. And over the years, I've had some fantastic people who have believed in me and have supported the brand, the FEMI Branch brand, by sponsoring my plays. Like the last one that we had especially was one of our best, because we had enough sponsors. Ankara HQ was there. We had Quincy Herbals, that's Mrs. Quincy Ayodele. They supported us. A lot of people, Tayasaki, we had a lot of people that came on board, and we're hoping to continue that relationship with them on this project as well. So, and with only 50 days onto show, from today, it's exactly 50 days to the show. Our staff has kicked into full gear. Now our team, we have our artistic director, which is myself. We have our project director, which is Lady Prevail. We have our media consultants, which is Mr. T. Abiola Oduola, a.k.a. Shampolo T. and of course Mr. Charles as well. They are media consultants. They are the ones that created this magic we're seeing here today. Please, can you please appreciate them? So, of course, we also have our project coordinator, Awilio Nwadi. They've been really working hard behind the scene. Then we have our head of production, Chidi Okeke, and our marketing head as well, Daniel Onyekachi, and our other team members. So, along with the other staff of Cinetronics and Entertainment, we are committed to making this year's production one that goes down in history. Open casting calls have been done, and a general audition for the top play, that is Comedy Musical, will take place on the 25th of this month, February, at the Dramatic Arts Department of the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Actors, singers, dancers, and musicians. Anyone interested in, that's for actors, dramas, singers, and musicians. So anyone interested in getting involved as a sponsor, or designers to help us with costumes and all that, even members of the press or volunteers should contact us at cinetronics@gmail.com. That the contact is there. So we hope to launch the project website by next week, by God's grace, which is www.FEMIBRANCHPLAYFEST.org. So you'll be able to get constant information as the play progresses from city to city. Okay, so we look forward to seeing you all in these various cities, starting from Ile-Ife, from Friday, 3rd of April, 2020. Thank you all so very much.